Dear students, in this session we shall work one problem under the chapter Relations and Functions. If f of x equals x square, g of x equals 3x and h of x equals x minus 2, then prove that fog of h equals f of g. Making use of the functions, namely f of x, g of x and h of x, first let us consider LHS, that is fog of h. Now fog is defined as f of g of x, but g of x we know it is 3x, therefore our next step equals f of 3x. This is of the form f of x, so wherever x is there we need to replace it as 3x in x square. That gives our next step to be equal to 3x the whole square, which is equal to 9x square. Now fog of h can be written as fog of h of x, but h of x we know it is equal to x minus 2. Therefore, our next step becomes fog of x minus 2, which will be equal to 9 into x minus 2 the whole square. That will be equal to 9 into x square minus 4x plus 4, which in turn gives us 9x square minus 36x plus 36. We will have it as step number 1. Next, let us determine the right hand side, namely f of g. Now, g can be defined as g of h of x, but h of x we know it is equal to x minus 2. Therefore, our next step equals g of x minus 2. This is of the form g of x. So, wherever x is there, we will replace it as x minus 2 in 3x. That gives our next step to be equal to thrice of x minus 2, which is equal to 3x minus 6. Now, f of g can therefore be written as f of 3x minus 6. Again, this will be equal to 3x minus 6 the whole square, because we know that f of 3x minus 6 is of the form f of x. So, wherever x is there, we need to replace it as 3x minus 6 in x square. That is how we have our next step to be equal to 3x minus 6 the whole square, which will be equal to 9x square minus 36x plus 36. We will have it as step number 2. From step number 1 and step number 2, we note that both are one and the same, which means LHS equals RHS. Therefore, we can conclude that fog of h equals f of g. Hence, we have proved the given question. Thank you, students.